Hi, today I thought I would do a kind of whole thing about my Goodreads challenge list. I would recommend or not the books I read so far in my Goodreads challenge list. And my challenge is to read 24 books this year. I'm 3 books behind, so that's 9. And I thought I'd tell you about the ones I read. So I don't have the physical copy of 2 because I borrowed them from the library, and I should have them because I loved them. So the first one I read was this one. It's in Portuguese. I hope it's focused. I can't see because I'm not wearing glasses. It's called in English What in God's Name? I got it for Christmas from my aunt and my uncle, and the back sounded really funny, and it's about like God gave up on earth, and 2 angels thought he should do something about it, like he shouldn't give up, and the angels have to make 2 people fall in love to make God not give up on earth. I expected more. I thought it would be funnier. Like, it's good, but I thought it'd be funnier. And the second book I read is Billy and Me by Giovanna Fletcher. And I gotta say, I was very disappointed. Like, because the girl is so annoying. Like, really. I would have dumped his ass like in the first 40 pages. Because in the beginning he's so cute with her, and then they move together, and then he becomes an asshole. Like, I would have dumped him as soon as it... Too much drama. It sounds like a bad fanfiction. It's so fanfiction. Like, I love Giovanna, I love her videos, but this is like a One Direction fanfiction. Like, the girl has some family trouble that she can't talk about, and oh my god, and she has a depression panic attack. Now, in fanfiction, the girl always has trouble, like self-esteem issues that the boy has to fix. So, like, this girl has, what's her name? Sophie has a big secret, and she dated the guy like a year and didn't tell him. So, and Bailey is the hot celebrity and everybody loves him, and he just falls for her and she doesn't know who he is, and later she finds out he's a super celebrity, and it's so One Direction fanfiction. But I like the way she writes. I read it quickly, but the story is a One Direction fanfiction. I'm sorry, Giovanna, I love you and your books, and I love you and your videos, but not for me. The next book, I asked a friend and she gave me for birthday because Carrie Fletcher recommended to me, and it's called a breakup because it's over. No, it's called A Breakup Because It's Broken. And I thought, from the way Carrie said it, it would be the best thing I ever read. Turns out it's a self-help book. Like, tape your phone together so you don't hold him, stuff like that. Like, some parts are funny, like some stories are absurd, but like, it's a self-help book. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting like a story telling you how broken you get when you're heartbroken, but it wasn't. It was a self-help book to get over him, and it annoyed me. This is being a self-help book annoyed me. Like, there was one good advice, but the rest is like they get exaggerated reactions and like, don't get drunk and call him, you sound desperate. So far, this is just a long list of disappointment. The next one is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And this one I liked. I thought it would be better. I have high expectations on books, but I thought it would be better, and it was fun. I would read the rest of them, because it felt like the first Game of Thrones. It just set it up the story. But I need to watch the movie because I found out Martin Freeman does the movie. The next one is one called Vidas Secas. I think it's called Barren Lives in English, and it's a Brazilian author called Graciliano Ramos. In Brazil, we have this, to get into university you have to do this test, and the Portuguese part, you have 10 mandatory books you have to have read. Like, they would ask who was the main character. It's not like that, but like, you got the point. And so you have 10 mandatory books, and this one's one of them, and I get from the library, so I don't have a copy. But I really enjoyed it. It's like slow because it's the life in the country, and it's this really poor family, and they don't have much, and they can't talk. But it's about communication and how the dog they have approaches a human. Like, the dog has human emotions. It thinks, while the family, they are closer to animals, and like, they do things instinctively. In the north of Brazil, it happens this really hard droughts. So the people, this family, they had to leave their farm because of the drought and look for another one. And it's about that. It doesn't have much a story, like, because rumor has it that you can read the chapters out of sequence, and the story would still make sense and be the same. I don't agree so much, but like, I can see it. The next one is called Time of the Star. I don't know how it's called in English. I think it's Time of the Star, and it's by Clarice Lispector. It's a Brazilian author, and she is great. I loved this book. Like, it was awesome. It's about this girl from the north part of the Brazil, and so she goes to Rio to get a better life, and she becomes a secretary, but she has no will. It's not, she doesn't have willpower, but like, lives go by her. She doesn't put herself in life, and it's slow as well. I don't usually like slow books, but I was right. It's called Hour of the Star. So everyone should read it. Hour of the Star by Clarice Lispector. If there's a Brazilian author, you should know it's her. She's great. And the book is awesome. And there's Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. And again, another disappointment, because everybody talks how fucked up you get when you finish this book, and how it changes your life and it gives you depression and whatnot, and it's life-changing and everybody should read it. But nah, like, it's just about a guy that turns into a cockroach, and his family locks up in his room because he's a giant cockroach. This is another book. I am recommending this to everyone out there. This is one of, I think I liked more because of the, like, you know, when you get into the symbolism and you start analyzing the story, I think I like it more because of that than the actual story. Like, but it is in the actual story, you just have to pay attention. So this book is amazing. And it's about the parents are immigrants from Lebanon, and they live in Manaus, that's like in the Amazon state, close to the Amazon forest. It's close. And I'm not sure, but I think it's in the legal Amazon area, but I don't take my word for it. So it's called Two Brothers, and it's amazing. So this family has, the older brothers are twins, and they can't stand each other. Like, they're opposites. One is the best in the class, and the other one is, he didn't even graduate. And the smart one goes to São Paulo and becomes an engineer, and the younger one stays in Manaus and lives with his parents for the rest of his life. But like, and the mother prefers the younger one. It's like clear that she has like this protectiveness over one brother. Like, how can you, as a mother, like one child better than the other, especially twins? That annoyed the hell out of me. And it's narrated by, he is a son of one of the twins, and it's one of the mysteries that his mother never tells him which one of the twins is his father. So you don't know, you have to guess. The author went to my school. It's signed. Like, I don't know if you can see it. It's signed. And he said he doesn't know which twin is the dad. So we'll never know. There's also a comic version, which is really good, and if you can read the comic version, read it. I recommend this book so much. And last but not least of my 9 books is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. This book takes so many twists and turns, oh my god. Like, seriously. The beginning is very slow, but once they get to London, it gets better. But it takes, like, it goes plot twist everywhere, and I like Jane Austen. I prefer Pride and Prejudice than Sense and Sensibility. I like this one, and I like this kind of girly girl type of thing, and yeah, and it's full of plot twists, which is confusing because sometimes I don't get it how they got to that conclusion, and it's weird, but I recommend it. I'm so great at this. I should do this professionally. That was my Goodreads challenge list, and I would do another one when I finish. So I have video for every 6 months. Ha! And I'm smart. Okay, bye.